Well, good morning. It's good to see you guys all, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful and blessed morning. Heck, man, it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Uh, what are we? A couple days away, man, and I feel remiss for not having played like any Christmas music for you guys. Sorry, I didn't play my Blizzard for you guys or anything. I didn't pay my, and the reason I didn't because I can't turn them off now. But anyway, I guess it'll turn off in a minute. Um, wow, it just this thing is so slow it just takes over. But anyway, I had this stuff for y'all, but heck, we don't want to turn it on. And turn it off. Okay, that worked. Okay, so it's working. Man, today's topic, and this is a topic that's close to me. So I thought I would go ahead and put this out for you guys. The right way to discipline members, and let me get it on my forward screen so I'm looking at you guys and not the computer. Here we go. The right way to discipline members at a MC trial. These are the SAA must knows. How to run a fair MC trial with no politics, no BS. This is your real SAA guide here. You want to get the folks on this one, share this one, like, subscribe, follow, and share this out to Sergeant at Arms and other people, presidents and stuff you might feel like need this. This is an SAA masterclass, a quick one in discipline, due process, and fair trials for your motorcycle club. So you can stop kicking members out wrong and follow some kind of real jurisprudence process, the real MC trial process. And a lot of you guys come in these clubs and you don't have any understanding of some of this kind of stuff. Because like you never, ever figure that it can get to that. But if you want to be in your club and you want it to last forever, stop kicking members out wrong. Have a real MC trial process, an MC trial done right, with pillars of justice that every sergeant in arms needs to practice. You need to be doing these things to keep your motorcycle club squared away and operating the right way. It seems to me that if you want to do this thing right, if you want to be in it for the rest of your life, you would do it right. And after 38 years in this lifestyle, I want to break down the correct, disciplined, and honorable way to conduct an MC trial, the way that protects the club, not the egos in the damn club, but in a way that protects the club, in a way that preserves the club's legitimacy and prevents politics from destroying the brotherhood. Too many clubs today rely on what we talked about yesterday, groupthink, popularity contests, politics, out bad, shortcuts. That isn't justice. That's chaos, and it kills motorcycle clubs. Just take a look at what it's done to the Black Sabbath Nation. Why MC trials matter? A motorcycle club should outlive. Check this out now. A motorcycle club should outlive every member in it. It should go on and on past the time you put in it. It can't last until tomorrow if you're fucking up everything today. I'm just telling you. And the only way a motorcycle club can live forever is when discipline is handled with fairness, professionalism, honor, loyalty, due process. And guess what? The sergeant at arms carries this responsibility. Not the loudest voice. That's not how fairness should be decided, by the loudest effing, messed up, raunchy ass, mean voice, hateful, pissed off, miserable, misery, joy, and misery loves company Should not be the loudest voice that your accountability system depends on. It should not be the president's favorites. It's the sergeant at arms following the bylaws. The key pillars of a proper motorcycle club trial, we're going to break down the real trial MC process, including written charges, investigations, written notice to the accused. Boy, some of you guys never even heard of this shit. Full disclosure of charges and accusers, right to assistance, speedy, public, impartial trial, unanimous verdict required for major disciplinary. Some of you guys never even heard of this. Right to appeal and what things you should be able to appeal. This is how real clubs operate. Anything less is politics disguised as justice. And trial and abstention. Because there are no shortcuts to discipline. Yeah. If a person ain't there, or a person can't be there, or a person refuses to come, guess what? There is still a responsibility to hold the trial. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yeah. We will also address one of the most abused concepts in MC discipline. The trial and abstention does not mean automatic guilt, even if the accused doesn't show. So these are the things we're going to talk about in this show today. If you want your MC to earn real respect and keep it, get your trial process right. Due process is what the trial process is called. And it is the same in every responsible society known to man. I'm your boy, Black Dragon. Join with me for today's show with my co-host. We'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds after this brief introduction. Thanks for tuning in. Since 2016, we'll be looking at MC discipline, the right way to run an MC trial. Back in just a moment.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day they hit the sea, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for leather vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From the prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters, there have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Black Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
Let's try it. Well, alrighty then. Well, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Oh, wow. We're trying to get over this cold, man. Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in to Black Dragon Biker TV, the Black Dragon Biker News Network, Biker News you can trust, and MC Protocol. We've been focusing heavily on MC Protocol as we're leaving this year, trying to get into the next year. Hey, give me an opportunity to introduce the magnanimous and wonderful, as we are the only motorcycle club and MC Protocol channel in the entire world, to have our very own doctor in the house, Dr. Logic.
What's going on, my brother? What's going on, everybody? So interesting that you're talking about protocol and not wearing my protocol shirt.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Protocol. Learn it, respect it, follow it. If
Hey,
y'all
listen,
don't know where this shirt come from,
where does it come from?
I can't say.
Well, how are you gonna ask us? Do we know where the shirt comes from? And then
No,
say you
I didn't
can't say?
ask. I said, if y'all don't know where his shirt come from.
Well, let us see more of the shirt. We'll be able to tell. Yeah, I know
think
where
there's
it comes
something on the back.
Turn all the way around. Do you follow protocol? That's not motorcycle club protocol there? That must be that Mason stuff you do.
Nope.
That's what that
It
is.
had nothing to do with Masonic order.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where it comes from.
The company is called the Protocol brand.
Oh, really? Is it something we should be supporting?
I don't know if they make. I contacted them to see if they make any more shirts, because I need another shirt. They said they're trying to come out with some more, but they're connected.
Yeah, we'll definitely support them because I'm all about protocol. Listen, I don't want you guys to think that we have lost Lavish or anything like that. He is a very busy man now. I just caught him. He's down at the police station in some sort of employee meeting or whatever. They're getting him sworn in and all those things that he needs to do. And so he's still with us, just not as much, but he's still strong with us. He may come in, pop in, or whatever as he gets his new stuff in order. Hey, Black Dragon from the Philippines, wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Samuel, oh my good man, Samuel down there. It's good to see you and nice to know that you're doing well in the Philippines and watching us from around the world. The intro hitting boy, Mighty Talk, the intro hitting boy, Mighty Black Sabbath MCOG, you did that intro. Thank you. Thank you. That was written by Black Dragon, the Midnight Black Dragon, the Midnight. Oh, how I not get Black Dragon's name? The Midnight. What is it? Oh, he's gonna kill me. Anyway, he's the one.
He's the one to say he's gonna write a song for me.
Yes. Yes. How are you? Good morning. This is a little car from Wichita, Kansas. Black Sabbath mothers first. What's up? What's up to my Black Sabbath brothers that are still around and kicking? All right, let's get into this. Let me get over here to it. All right, so let's break this stuff down. Okay, so after 38 years of this lifestyle, I will break down the right way to discipline members at an MC trial. Hey, you got to discipline people. Motorcycle clubs have to have discipline. The Army has discipline. Military has discipline. Even the Air Force, where he came from, I don't know if they have any discipline. I mean, those guys don't get in trouble for nothing. They come over to the Navy base talking about we don't live like this. We're not staying in that. I always was so jealous of y'all for that, by the way. Like they have a standard of conduct and a standard of where they have to live, and them Air Force dudes be knowing it. You have an E4 tell a Navy E8, I'm not staying in that. Your people stay in that? They have to give them officer quarters. I hated them for that. I was like, man, I picked the wrong damn thing, man. But anyway, in order to have a society, there must be discipline. But if you want that society to last, the discipline must be correct. We have all seen uprisings of slaves and all kind of places where discipline wasn't correct, even in South Africa, where the discipline wasn't correct. Like it wasn't fair for a long time under the system called apartheid. You saw folks rise up out of that to a point that it was going to be a shooting war if folks didn't get shit right over there. You saw States with Jim Crow laws and stuff like that. You saw the fight against all of that took place for decades and decades and even a century until folks got to a point where things could be more even and more disciplined. Discipline and how things are given out to society, it will make the difference as to whether or not that society works over the long term, whether society lasts 1,000 years or 5. And your MC club, most motorcycle clubs only last, of all the motorcycle clubs that start, only 50% of them last longer than 3 years. of those, 50% of them last 5 years. So if your club is older than 5 years old, you have really done your business, because most clubs don't last. And part of the reason is they don't know the right way to do things. We're going to talk about today the right way to discipline MC members at trial. Too many clubs today rely on groupthink, politics, popularity, or out bad shortcuts. You know the out bad shortcuts. I don't like you, so let's figure out a way to throw you out bad. This is not justice. It's sadness. And it destroys clubs. So a serious sergeant-at-arms approaches every issue with professionalism, efficiency, fairness, honor, loyalty, and respect. Your club should last beyond your lifetime. So here's how to make it happen. So let's talk about the key pillars of a fair MC trial. So we're gonna type this in, and I want everybody. Okay, so first,
let's answer this 2 questions. 1 question and 1 comment.
Thank you.
Odegato at 1054 says, BD, how do you make judgment on enforcing every little thing on the bylaws versus giving some leeway? Just like cops, they have discretion. What laws to enforce?
So there are going to be good sergeant-at-arms, bad sergeant-at-arms, extremely hard sergeant-at-arms, and fair sergeant-at-arms, new sergeant-at-arms that, and for those of you who don't know, a lot of times MCs use enforcers instead of a sergeant-at-arms. It's really the same job, depending on the kind of MC or whether you're on the East Coast or West Coast. Some call them sergeant-at-arms and some call them enforcers. But you're going to have good and bad ones, some that are anal and some that are not, some that are on every little bitty thing, and some that give more leeway. And, you know, the bigger asshole you are, sometimes the harder it is. But the bottom line is, if that guy is trying to follow the bylaws and be fair, like, hey, man, if you're going to get everybody for having their name tab on the left side of their shirt, and somebody shows up with it on the right side of their cut, and you're going to jump in his butt for that little bitty thing. But if you're doing it to everybody and you're fair and you're down the line, then some will be more lenient and some will be less lenient. And experience will teach these guys what discretion. Like, you get these newbie cops. I had this newbie cop, man. This guy was trying to write me for everything in the book. And the older cop kind of bumped him and said, come on, bro, give the man a little bit of a break. Jesus Louise. But the guy was happy. He'd gotten happy with it. So it's going to be experience and time to teach a person how for a person to learn how to have some discretion, or he's going to get his ass voted out next time. Right? Okay, what was the next question?
There's a comment says, if you start your own, it says BS, but I'm probably just BD, and go 1% on prospecting.
Oh, if you start your own BD and go 1% on prospecting, let me tell you something. I was just thinking about starting just another section of Black Sabbath and making it a 1% thing till I started going to these 1%er trials. And those guys, listen, man, those guys wear that. They are putting a lot. Not everybody can wear that. I'm just going to. Let me tell you, not everybody has the shoulders for that or the pockets for that. So you might be waiting a long time for me to go 1%. All right, I'm going to type this in. Charges must be in writing from a full patch in good standing. I'm going to put this here in the comments section, and I want everybody that's following along with me to say to type in charges must be in writing. Okay? Let me know that you guys are with me. We've got 76 people on the line. As many of you as can, put in the comment section, charges must be in writing from a full patch member in good standing. So what's important about that? I saw a video that Sosta Ghost did where he talked about being a sergeant at arms, and some prospects brought charges on a president. Now, this is hard for me to believe that any shit like that could have possibly happened in a 1% motorcycle club, like the Thug Riders. I can't even imagine that. If he said it happened, maybe it happened, but I can't imagine why you would allow somebody that's not a full patch member in good standing to bring charges on full patch brothers in good standing. Or full patch brothers not in good standing. If you're not in good standing, then you don't get to bring no charges.
You know what? You know what's funny about what you just said? I know I'm gonna divert just for a second, but when I was up in the first time I saw when I was up in Arkansas at the roundup, and I saw an MC, and they had the Masonic emblem on their back as their back patch, and I had a fit, but since I hadn't paid my dues, I didn't say anything. Hear me, y'all. I know this not MC, this kind of MC, but
It's
they
the
had
same
a patch
kind of stuff. Yeah.
and I'm like, you're not supposed to be, that's not supposed to be a center patch. So I came home, took my 1,000-mile trip, went back to my lodge in New Mexico, got caught up on my dues, came back, and then I fronted him. Because now I'm square. Well, now I'm, like you just said,
You're following protocol.
I'm following protocol.
Right. And
Can't say nothing if you ain't paid your dues.
How you gonna be nasty and try to make somebody else be clean?
And you ain't right.
And you ain't right. So a big guy 57 said, if you're not in good standing, why are you even in the clubhouse or attending any events in the first place? Woo, boy, don't do that. Do not do that, big guy 57.
You can't even come through the door.
That's a whole other story, man. Don't make us do a whole new podcast. We trying to do the podcast we on. So, but anyone should be able to have charges brought if you have wronged someone. Like, let's say there is someone that's been wronged. They just might not be able to bring the charge because they're not a full patch brother in good standing, but another full patch brother in good standing can bring the charge. It must be brought by a full patch brother in good standing. It should be in writing. Not this, he says, she said bullshit. It should be in writing where it can be seen, where it can be examined, where it can be looked at. The specific charges of the specific bylaws that I am charged with breaking. See, you bring people down to the center and away from the BS. Well, Black Dragon knows he never should have done that. And we've been conducting an investigation on him. Never, ever any charges. And people do that all the time. Oh, you know you never should have done that. The more loose, is that, can you say that? The looser they get with the descriptions, the wider they get with the descriptions, the more bullshit they can get away with. That's why you should, what bylaws were broken? How were they broken? When, what time, where, what's the evidence? What, where, why, when, and how?
And that's why it's important to have those bylaws written precisely.
Many clubs don't have them. And bylaws can change, people. Bylaws can change. You shouldn't do bylaws like trends where you're trying to fight everything that happens. Let's add a new bylaw, because your bylaws will just be ridiculous.
Look at what Guy Swole said. He asked a question about what you're saying.
Should an investigation be done before this? Oh, we're getting to that, my brother. We're getting to that. Sosta has a lot of different things going on. I don't know. I had to stop watching them. Oh yeah, I had to stop watching them too. But I did see that Black Dragon before charges are made in writing. Yeah, okay. So let's Black Dragon on charge made in writing. Would it be an idea to have evidence that the member was counseled, given a written warning or violation? So that should be a part of your process. Some things are violatable. Some things are warnings. So, those of us from the military and Motogato from the police department and stuff like that, we're kind of used to a discipline process and all of that. And that can be, counseling. Was he counseled once or twice or three times? And in the motorcycle club, depending on, like a club of law enforcement, guys like you might be really tough on that, but guys that maybe just came from the street or whatever might not be so good on the HR. So we're going to talk about the overall practices, but yeah, there can be counseling and remediation and all that kind of stuff. And if you got a hardcore sergeant at arms, he's on all that already. Oh, don't worry about it, Prez. I made his ass clean up the parking lot and paint all the yellow stripes out there in the parking lot. And he's on the roof right now, and it's 100 degrees out there, and he'll be washing everybody's bike by tonight. And sometimes stuff like that is way better than a trial. I'll promise you. So if the charges must be presented by a full patch in good standing. So let's go to 2. I'm going to write this. The SAA investigates like investigates. Did I spell investigates right? Investigates like a grand jury. Yeah. Only bring strong cases to trial. Okay, so there should be an investigation. So you guys put this right, type this for me. SAA investigates all charges. Say that for me. SAA investigates all charges to see if they're worthy for trial. Investigates all charges to see if they are worthy to even go to trial. Oh, wow. StreamYard says that I'll earn $25 for everybody I refer to you to use them. Use StreamYard! I don't know, just pop that up for me. All right, so put that in the SAA investigates all charges. So once an SAA gets charges in his hand, you don't just automatically march off to trial. Sometimes a guy will write charges up and have no damn idea what the bylaws are. Now, I was ugly because I would say, all right, such and such did you wrong. I feel you, I'm with you, and I want you to have your due process. However, I need you to take this that you wrote, go back to the bylaws and find me the bylaws that were broken. Well, you're the sergeant at arms. That's your job. Yes, it is. But we're going to make sure you know what the F you're talking about and what you're trying to bring this guy up on charge. I'll do my job. I want to make sure that you even really want to go through with this. Now, it's not the sergeant at arms' job to browbeat anyone or make anybody not want to press charges they want to press or anything like that. Somebody wants to bring a charge, you should facilitate that because that's part of the fairness. But also make sure that they know what they're doing. But then it becomes your responsibility as the sergeant at arms to pull these charges in and examine the evidence and examine the charges versus the evidence versus the statements, the witnesses and all of that, and put that together in a format that makes sense. This I look at kind of like a grand jury, and so you don't have to have everything. Just enough facts and information to bring a charge based on the bylaws that we have. All right? Okay. So now that we've talked about that, any questions about that? You should only bring strong cases to trial. You should only bring cases that the club feels like it can win. It's the club versus Black Dragon. It's the club versus Logic. Because it's the club bringing the charges. And if the charges are proven, then it's the club that's going to be coming down on your ass. So Sergeant at Arms, even if Moto Gatto is bringing the charge, Sergeant at Arms is going to be the district attorney. He's going to be the one that's putting it down. And it's going to be to him that the club that the member.
So where does the president play in that? Not the investigation. Well, in the investigation.
He doesn't play a damn thing because that's not his job. So if you got a president all in that mix, well, you fucking up.
The president or vice president.
Moto Gotta said, it's great you're doing this today. I'm getting fully patched next month and have been voted in as the SAA. Already before you're done?
I thought he was already in your organization, Motogato.
Huh? Say
I
what?
thought Motogato was already in his
You
organization.
be talking like he is. Hey,
I thought he was already.
be it from the beginning, man. Hell yeah. What are some examples of some charges? Well, the basic examples of charges in a motorcycle club would be sleeping with another brother's woman, lying to the club, stealing from the club. These were the basic charges that we had a long time ago. Now, it might be cyber banging on the internet. So, you know, that might be against your club bylaws. To be attacking someone or threatening somebody on the internet in the club's name. Don't let me and my brothers have to come over there and kick your ass. Hey! Violation!
So running back and getting your bros is a violation of protocol.
Running back and getting your bros for some shit you started is a violation.
I just wanted to say that.
The motorcycle club is not a personal beef solving entity, although we have all probably used it for that. Yeah, everything I'm against, I have actually done that. So yeah, I'm sometimes a very bad hypocritical piece of garbage. Yeah, too. So yes, let me put that on out there. Hey, here's a charge. Telling club business. Yes, that's a charge. A lot of charges out there. What is you never get the bylaws, but you're prospecting and you get pressed, but you never knew what you were doing and you were just sort of hanging around? That's called bullshit. That's what that's called. It's called bullshit. And a lot of clubs, this is what I found the craziest. A lot of clubs do not believe prospects should be given bylaws. This is my beautiful Tia. Hello, baby girl. Good to see you. This is called BS. A lot of clubs actually believe that prospects should not get bylaws because they believe prospects are not members. I personally wouldn't be signing into no group that I couldn't see the bylaws before I signed it. What if the bylaw said we kill your firstborn on Tuesday, but you don't get to know that until like after you become a member? Like, hey, we're here to pick up your firstborn. What are you talking about? It's in the bylaws. Well, you wouldn't even show me those before I joined. Does it even make sense to sign a contract you haven't read? So if they're not going to give you the bylaws as a prospect, then your sponsor should be teaching them to you and showing them to you and making you remember them, like those guys that remember the what is the Islamic Bible called? I've forgotten.
The Quran.
The Quran. Thank you. Like they remember the Quran, like they can say it backwards and forward and stuff. You should be remember. If you can't have them, then you need to memorize them, I would say. So it's BS when you don't have bylaws before you join the club, if you ask me. Which brings up a whole nother thing, our prospects members. And my idea is that prospects are members. They're members under probation. And that's why they're called prospects. They're wearing a patch. If you got my patch on, you're a member of my club. If you don't have my patch on, you're a hang-around. You're a member and temporary status, but other people don't believe that. Prospects is not a member. Telling women on the MC set not to co-sign for bikers on the MC set is a charge. He's talking about my video I did yesterday. That's not a charge, man. That's not a charge. When I was patched in, they gave me a set of bylaws, and I talked with my sponsor every day about them and was told to ask questions. Yeah, that's the right way. That is silly. A prospect without bylaws is like hiring a police officer without having them attend a police academy. You're right, Motogato, but different clubs see it different ways. But if you've got a club that won't show you the bylaws, then you need to at least be having those bylaws explained to you so that you know what you're in for when you get in the club. Okay, number 3, accused gets written notice of date, time, place, and adequate. How do you spell adequate? Adequate prep time. Boom. All right. So you guys type accused gets written notice. That's what you guys type. Type that for me, please. Accused gets written notice. This is important. How can you stand a trial? Never know it's coming. This is what happened to me. One day I wake up, I turn on my tube here, and there's my club sitting there. Black Dragon is out bad. Really? When was his trial? He said he wouldn't stand trial, so we put him out bad. Wow. What were the charges? None of that stuff. There's no notice, no written notice, no nothing like that. So how did you even know that it didn't happen? That's why. It was bullshit. That's why. Clubs be on that bullshit. If you are a sergeant at arms, hear me out there. Is that what you want your legacy to be? Offset? Is that what you wanted your legacy to be? That the whole wide world knows that you fell on the wrong side of history? That's what you take into your new motorcycle club? That I was a disgusting dirtbag as a sergeant at arms? It would be very difficult for me to ever vote for somebody I knew was a disgusting dirtbag that had no morals and principles, not even enough to make the club look good. If we got to do this the right way for history, for posterity, for the members, because when I first started motorcycle clubbing, I thought that everybody, when I first started writing bylaws, people would tell me, hey man, you got holes in that. What hole? This is very easy to see. No, it ain't, man. There are 5-10 ways around that you just said. But why would aren't we here all to do the best that we can? No, we're not.
No.
We're not. And so that was my biggest heartbreak, is to find that not everybody was on the thing about being the best they can. But damn it, the sergeant at arms should be. I don't have enough of you guys out there. Accused gets a written notice. Please write that. Baker said, here's another charge, did not pay dues on time. That is absolutely a charge. What's up, Baker, my sponsor in the Black Sabbath Nation? The toughest job I found as an SAA was policing my brothers. It is a tough job to police grown-ass people. Okay, so a written notice of date, time, place, and adequate prep time, and an adequate time to get there. So if you're in San Diego, you're the national president in this. Yeah, I know who this is.
What happened?
Where do I answer that at? Right here. Yeah, man, you there? Hold on. Can you hear him?
Nope.
Oh, y'all can't hear him?
Nope.
Oh, shoot. No, they're not going to be able to hear you. Let's see. Wait, you should be coming across.
Who's that?
That's that's the MC channel calling us. The MC show. Okay, forgive me. Damn. I don't want no trouble. Can y'all still can't hear him? You still can't hear him? All right, call me back on the phone. Call me back again. Call me back on the same line. I thought they'd be able to hear him from within this. He'll call me back on this line. The MC show obviously has something he wants to say to us this morning. So accused gets okay. So now, come on, turn on. Okay, what did you have to say? This is the MC show calling.
Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just looking at your video. looking at the podcast show, and you were talking about, what the clubs are doing or what some clubs do as far as putting you out, no trial, no nothing like that. And I think that goes on more often than we think.
Oh, yeah. Every day. People call me every day from all around the world.
Yeah, absolutely. It goes on. Bylaws, the bylaws mean absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing because the members themselves are cowards that they let the leadership do that kind of shit.
Well, and we're teaching, and what we're doing now is we're teaching the members how to be strong. A lot of times leadership has it over the members because the members have no idea about any of this stuff. So that's why we teach.
Yeah, but you have to, hey, you should do a show for all outlive members.
I think maybe I will. I think maybe I will. But you got to understand that these shows that I'm doing now are based on my experiences with that. So as we're moving forward. But anyway, man, I got to get on with the show. I appreciate you for calling. All right. Okay. Now, like I said, number 3, accused gets a written notice of date, time, and place, and adequate prep time. So what does adequate prep time mean? Like if you're the national and you live in San Diego, California, and you're gonna and for some reason this person has to report to, I don't know, Madison, Wisconsin, or some stuff like that, and you say be there tomorrow, you may have a plane ticket and all that kind of stuff and can do that. Does this member have that? And so if you're not providing for that, this is a weird thing, because in regular law, you got a guy getting ready to prosecute you for being in a motorcycle gang. And he's got an expert witness coming in to say that your motorcycle club is a gang. That they will provide you, not with a lot of money, but they will provide you with enough money to get your own expert in a lot of these cases to fight the state, because that is considered fairness and due process under the law. Clubs need to think about fairness and due process too. So if I am going to prosecute you with the strength of the club, am I providing you a fair way to represent yourself, or are we just trying to get you the hell up out of here? We're talking about being fair, folks. Yeah, my phone's not syncing to the podcaster for whatever reason, the Wine and Whiskey podcast. It's good to see you guys on here, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. I'm going to have to take this Rodecaster 2 in for some service because for some reason we're not able to sync the phone, or I would have done that. And I don't think they have a wired one anymore for this podcast, so we can't even wire it directly.
Mine's wired.
You're not for your phone, your cell phone.
Yes,
it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, well, afterwards, tell me how to do it, because
I'll tell you real quick. There's 2 USB C ports in the back. Plug one is for whatever. One is for power, and the other one plug it in for your phone. That's it. That's how, and it goes to one of your channels.
Show me the damn thing. Can you lift yours up, or is it?
I can't. No,
I can't lift mine either right now. All right. So, okay, Wine and Whiskey podcast. We'll get it together. Because the Reverend's been holding out on me. Obviously, he's been knowing stuff he hadn't even.
I told him about this a while back when he said,
"I can't do this." Have them call you right now.
No,
it goes through your. Yeah.
I don't have mine plugged in.
Even though he's on trial, he should still be treated as a brother till he's not. Yes, you're right. New man in Christ says. We usually give at least a month for this. This is my brother Vito. What's up, man?
What's going on? Hey, what you're gonna do is update you have to push the update for the Rodecaster, and then it'll do it. You have to run the update. That happened with mine also.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
But as for pertaining to what you were saying, you're saying about these charges, and as you know, I've been through my list of charges.
You have. You have.
And some quite unjustly.
Yes.
I feel that a lot of MCs, and just in my experience, specifically dealing with charges, you can't. It's more so people look at it depending on whoever's charging you with whatever said offense. People look at it as you are guilty until you can prove yourself. And so whenever they charge you with it, they try to make it assume as if it's a done deal. Take whatever punishment we're going to give you and call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Instead of hey, like you said, if I'm being brought up on charges in Atlanta and I live in Maryland, they no, we don't want to give you time to get there to face your charges. No, we'll just do it over the phone or things like that, which is completely outside of protocol.
Mm-hmm. So what we're trying to do now, my brother, is teach him the right way. That's what we're doing now. Because you went through more hell in the Black Sabbath under the bullshit than I did. I had a little more protection than you for the longest time. But moving forward, we're going to keep moving. Thank you for telling me that, brother.
Yeah.
And thank you for teaching me how to use the whole damn thing anyway. I appreciate you.
You see this Black Dragon?
I see it, brother.
You see this orange cable?
Yeah. Well, I don't need it now. I just have to update the Rodecaster. I just have to hit the update. Hey, that's Vito. He taught me how to use all this stuff. He is a, what do they call it? Twitch? Is that what it is? Twitch? He is one of those Twitcher dudes. And he's been podcasting. Oh, my God. He is the real thing. I'm nothing compared to him. So he came over here and helped me install and taught me how to use all of this shit. And I appreciate and love him for it. A story I tell about him, one time we got into a fight. He's a young man, and I screamed at him and hollered at him. And he screamed, "My father didn't even talk to me that way." And I was like, well, perhaps he should. Next thing I know, I'm flailing across the room, slammed into the wall, and he's got his hand around my throat. I can see this kid getting ready to hit me. Man, I grabbed that kid, and the next thing you know, he just disappeared. And I thought to myself, damn, I must still be good. I'm going back in the gym. But it wasn't me. It was the Malinois that got him. The Malinois got him from behind and pulled him down to the ground. Next thing I know, Vito has got his gun in my dog's face. I was like, oh my God, don't shoot my dog. And he said, if that dog bites me one more time, I'm going to shoot him. The dog bit him again. He says, I swear to God, if that dog bites me one time, I'm going to shoot him. The dog bit him again. And I said, Vito, don't shoot my dog. And Vito said, he's not even your dog. He's only been here 3 days. And that was when I realized that Malinois was going to stay. He was a great dog. You know, in my club, I love my brothers. We fight, we scream, we holler, we don't get along, and then we do. And we love each other. And Vito came over here and taught me how to use all of this stuff and has never not had my back, even when we were yelling and screaming and fighting with each other. That's what I love about the motorcycle club life. But then anyway, moving on, you have to think about being fair in all pieces of this process, because you get these people, the same people that were my enemies, they started with him first. So this is the stuff you got to know. Okay, now I'm typing this in. You guys follow this. Accused knows the charges and accusers. Facing your accusers is paramount.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
In jurisprudence, facing your accusers is paramount in being fair.
Oh shit!
This this idea that somebody can bring charges on you and you not know who they are is nothing but BS. It's nothing but BS. You should be able to know who is charging you and why you're being charged. This is the most important thing. The most important thing. People have to be able to face their accusers. They have to be able to face their accusers. And this, somebody told me, and we heard, and if you're not coming to me with Logic said this about you on June 7th, 2022. If you're not coming to me with that shit, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're club brothers. We're in the
I ain't said nothing.
We're club brothers. We're in the same club. There should be no secrets between us. Somebody called me and told me the phone sidebars have to go, bro. If you don't like it, bring it to the table. If you're somebody and you get that call, hey man, let me tell you about Vito, man. Blah blah. Hold up, bro. Let's get Vito on the phone. Well, no. Well, no, man, get off my damn phone.
Can I say something? I know people gonna get mad at what Logic talking about, whatever. Anyway, what you just said about the phone calls. If you have a meeting and all of y'all in the meeting, president, vice president, sergeant at arms, secretary, road captain, I don't care, your organization, and y'all have a meeting, and say me and Black Dragon's on that meeting, and somebody lavish say something I don't like, we let the meeting finish, and then we get off the phone, and I pick up the phone and call Black Dragon.
Not lavish.
Not lavish. I call Black Dragon. Man, you heard what Lavish said? You are a cancer.
You are. I was going to say the P word.
Well, no, you are a cancer, because if you can't be on the phone at the same meeting, at the table, the doggone stream, whatever, and disagree with your brother or your sister face to face, then you are a cancer. You are there. You are about to cause division within your organization, thinking you got to have somebody to side with you. You are a cancer. I only speak from experience.
Amen. Somebody said Black Dragon, that story was wild. What I am most proud of is that Vito did not kill my dog, because I can't promise you I would keep getting eaten up by a dog and not shoot him. Vito is just a very kind-hearted soul, and I was just so thankful that he did not shoot my dog. Oh, I love you, Vito. I hope you know that. Let's see. You're right. You're a cancer. You are a sidebar sissy, and if you can't handle it if you didn't like what was going on the call, you should have said something right then. Hey, bro, that was effed up. But you want to prove some evidence of that, or what are you doing? That was completely screwed up. But no, you waited till somebody, you waited till later, and you started with the sidebars, because those kind of people need to build a posse. They can't come get you themselves. They got to build a posse to come get you, And so that really sucks. All right. Accused knows his charges and accusers. So now that you know all of that, here's one that people might not think about. I'm going to put this in here. Right to assistance. So you think of it in the regular world as a right to an attorney, but you don't get an attorney in a motorcycle club. But you might get like a club elder or somebody that is very well versed in the bylaws that could maybe help you with your trial, especially if you're not very well versed. The club should hand you an assistant, maybe an assistant sergeant at arms, someone to help you prepare your case. We're talking professionalism here. You want to do shit the right way. Here it is. Black Dragon's laying it out for you. Yeah, it takes a little time. Yeah, it takes a little effort. Write this down, y'all. Type this out for me. Write to assistants. Write to assistants. So we know everybody's following along with us. And give me some more likes if you don't mind. We could use some likes. We could use a few more likes right now. I would really appreciate that. And while we're at it, maybe you could donate a little money. Maybe.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate.
Thank you very
Maybe
much.
you need to
That's
donate
great.
some
Thank
freaking
you.
money. Donate some freaking
Yeah, maybe you guys could donate some freaking money. We would
And
absolutely
what
appreciate
did
it.
your thing say before you did that, man? I
Huh?
heard. I thought I heard something before you went to your thingamajigger.
I don't know. What did I
You
say?
had something playing in the background. I said, "What? What that say?"
I hope not. I hope it wasn't nothing ugly.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. So, write to assistants, somebody to help you with your case. You got the big old club coming after you, and you just may not know how to handle this. So they should help you prepare yourself to stand up and exercise your rights. Mama's how? Oh, you're talking to her. Okay, next. Speedy public and impartial trial. Oh, wow. Here's the good one. A speedy public and impartial trial. Somebody asked me, Black Dragon, how long should it take? I think somebody asked me that earlier. It should be speedy, public and impartial trial by neutral full patch brothers in good standing. What? You shouldn't have nobody in good standing sitting on, or in bad standing sitting on your trial. You shouldn't have anybody that hadn't paid their dues on your trial. You shouldn't have somebody that hasn't participated in the last 5 runs. A lot of those people be talking shit, but they're not doing nothing for the club. They can't even stay in good standing. So what on earth are they doing on your trial? Hey, thank you for that beautiful donation there. Appreciate you. Man, we need to run that commercial a little more. Thank you, Assault Wrestling Alliance. We appreciate the beautiful donation. And let me tell you folks something. Make sure to become members. Become members, paying members. We have many levels in which you can commit, and it really helps the show, help the channel, helps us out. So we really appreciate it. Speedy public impartial trial by neutral full patch brothers. Here's the thing. If you have committed a crime against the president, how does the president sit on your trial? How does the president even think that kind of BS is proper? I've seen that so many times. The president has a beef with you. The president brings a trial against you. The president is part of the trial. He executes the sentence. He's the judge, jury, and prosecutor. He's all of that. And what is that guy that kills you in the end? Executioner. Judge, jury, prosecutor, executioner. He's all those things. No one person should be. Man, stop it, people. Stop it. Stop letting these people have this kind of power over you. In a sane organization, this kind of shit doesn't happen. The only reason they're doing this to you is because you're letting them get away with it. Vito said that earlier. When I just watched all these alpha men let some ratty ass dudes steal the prestige of their nation. just because guys get around, they sit around, and I don't know what happens. Alpha men become beta men when they are surrounded by alpha men. When you got a whole bunch of alpha men, some will be reduced down to betas. The strongest will float to the top. The strongest personalities, the loudest people in the room, but not always the best people. You got to have a line you don't cross. Bro, you're not doing that. Well, we'll throw you out. Well, I'd like to see you try. One thing that people have is, I just don't want to, Dragon, you're always in trouble. You know, I just want to get along. Going along to get along is never an answer. Public trial. When I say public, a trial that the club can see. Public where the club is concerned. A trial that the public can be a part of, that the club can be a part of. That's a public trial. Where everybody can see everything that's happening. Everybody that wants to come to the trial can. It's not held in secrecy somewhere. That would have been something if the members of the club nationwide could have seen my trial. They could have put it on they like to do everything else online. They could have put it on a WhatsApp page or something for everybody to see. But no such thing ever existed. No such thing ever existed. So, thank you for that, Assault Wrestling Alliance. Thank you, too. Thank you so much. In most cases, the accused should be notified of upcoming trials so that he or she can gather evidence, get facts together, and be prepared to rebuttal any accusations before the body. But Ghost, a lot of times they don't want to do that because they know they will never get that shit over in a real trial. So they'll do everything to keep you from getting your proper trial, your proper charges, your proper notices. But I'm telling you guys how to do it the right way. This ain't in your bylaws. Get it there. At least logic, solid moderation, and shit can't post my shit to BD. Let me respect logic. Get far from BD. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, he wants you to get far from me.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
At least logic solid.
At least logic is solid.
Moderation and shit can't post my shit to BD. L and R.
Love and respect, logic. Get far away. Get far from me.
They're telling me, get away from you, bro.
Yeah.
Get away from you, bro.
Far away. Dang.
Man, what you do, man?
I just wish I could be loved by everybody, man.
Everybody can't be loved by everybody, dude.
Dang. I just wish everybody would love me. But he wants you to get far away from me. I only have one thing to say.
Kiss my ass.
That's it. That's all I got to say. What is the burden of proof? Well, the burden of proof will be decided by the bylaws and the evidence that they have. Motogato says, file your charges, Kurt WD. Yeah, if you got charges, file them. Goose says in the background, the amount of hate you generate is amazing. I know, bro. I know. I don't even be trying to. I'm just telling people how to do a trial, and I'm getting hate. Okay, next thing I'm putting in. Everybody, unanimous.
Hey man, we are past an hour, bro.
We only got one more left.
Okay.
Unanimous guilty verdict for major cases. Listen, what I wrote in our bylaws is that if you want to find somebody guilty of a major thing, like where you're going to throw them out of the motorcycle club or take their money or something like that, it had to be unanimous, a decision of unanimous. A lot of people didn't like that because they found it very hard to get a unanimous vote. So they even one guy decided that he would just go against that. We did that yesterday. Actually, I made a short of it. I had a national vice president that said, "The hell with it. Black Dragon is a lifer, and he is he's retired. He doesn't have to have a full vote. I can just put him out." And a strong sergeant at arms told him, "No, you can't." The sergeant at arms' name was Miles. He said, "No, you can't. You're not doing that shit on my watch. You're not just throwing a guy out the club. No guy, not even the guy you hate, Black Dragon. You're not even throwing him out. You're not throwing anybody out of this club without a trial. Get the hell out of here." And that was important. They found a way to get rid of him, but or he just decided there was too much BS and left. Now he's a full patch 1%er these days. All right, finally, this is the last one. So did I say? So yeah, you need a unanimous guilty verdict for major cases. That stops people from bringing in BS, my man. And then the final thing, this is crazy right here. Now, a lot of people don't think about this. A right to appeal. In all jurisprudence, the all fair justice systems will give you a right to appeal. If not the case itself, if not the merits of the case, you can at least appeal the process to see if the process was done correctly. You can still appeal the process to make sure that everything was done correctly and that everybody got their fair trial. Maybe there was something screwed up in the process, or maybe you weren't able to query your accusers or whatever the case may be. And so if you get an opportunity to do that, if you give that opportunity, now you're being very, very fair to give the opportunity of, well, maybe it's a good possibility that we didn't do it right. So we can allow you to appeal the process. Nobody's going to die here. Now, trial in absentia, you should hold a trial, prove the case, and the jury can find out if it's BS, even if the person says they're not going to show up or don't. Listen, just because somebody tells you to go F yourself, I'm not participating with your bullshit. You don't get to just kick them out of the club bad. You still have to hold a trial. You still got to present the charges to the jury. They still got to find 100%. Now, it's harder for you to fight a case if you ain't there, but you should not be able to put somebody out of a motorcycle club without a trial. That should be against all bylaws in the world. Jay says, Black Dragon, the hate you're getting on this segment is from people who have been able to bully chapters or clubs and bypass bylaws. Huh. That's very interesting. I think you're right. There isn't a set burden of proof. Is preponderance of evidence more likely than not, or beyond a reasonable doubt or each club differs? Yeah, it's going to be different in each club, but these are the things that you want to think about. What does it take to remove from the club should be in the bylaws? My sponsor, the one of the men that taught me how to do all of this, Baker, out there in Arizona right now, he says what it takes to remove a member from the club should be written in the bylaws. And I can tell you, man, that old Black Sabbath chapter I came from, them mofos knew them damn bylaws, man. They knew them bylaws. Kurt, Kurt, we don't really just like kick people off the channel, but you're being so mean, man. So, in our motorcycle ministry bylaws, I have written it in there. How to remove someone, since it's a ministry, we also go by the same way we remove people from the church, just with a little bit more added things to it because it's a motorcycle type culture. So it is written in the bylaws, so somebody can come along
and say, well, one somebody breaks or violates or blah, blah, blah. So, well, it's written right there, step by step, exactly how we handle it and who is to handle it. So I actually opened up my bylaws. That's why I asked you that question when I say, where's the president in this process? You say they're not. So I had to go and look at mine. Like, am I involved in the process?
Are you?
Huh?
Are you involved in the process?
We actually don't describe. We said the leadership. Well, I'm part of the leadership. Now I got to go back and excuse me. Now I have to go back and define this. I have that book. I just can't find it. The Sergeant Arms book.
My book?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What a long time ago.
Let me display my book, the Sergeant at Arms Bible. In case you guys want more information on this, it comes directly out of my Sergeant at Arms Bible, which is right up there. And you can go get that book for Christmas if you need it. My sponsor says auto removal of a club member if you violate any of the following rules should be written, like right in the bylaws. Mm-hmm. It should be sitting right there. You should have seen how those old Black Sabbath men, how they were about them bylaws. Like Mad Mitch, oh my God. I don't think anybody knew bylaws better than this man. Those old guys, they were all military guys and shit, though. They had it. All right. So in closing, drop your MC trial stories or questions in the comments. Subscribe for more raw biker protocol truth. And let us know what you think about this. Let us know your MC trial horror stories. Maybe we can, cover that, talk about what happened to you and how you think that we can all learn from it and be fixed by it. So,
yeah. So yeah, I just verified. So it's the council, and I sit on the council. We have to talk about it. I mean, that don't mean I'm gonna change it, but we have to talk about it. But no, I'm just saying. I mean, because we're not an MC, but to be all fair, because I know what's gonna come from our Sergeant Arms. He gonna say why. He said why? You're the president. Why?
So yeah, as a president, you got a whole lot to be doing. You got a sergeant at arms that can handle discipline. Let him have it. That's his job. That's what he should be doing. What he should be doing is giving you a report of how things are going and moving the hell on.
My essay gives me the blues. Love them to death, bro.
They're supposed to.
Love them to death.
They're supposed to give you the blues. Hey, thank you, Motogato, for buying my book, man. Thank you. I'll get that sucker in the mail to you today, my man. If I don't see you guys, I will be here tomorrow, but if I don't see you guys until after Christmas or whatever, I mean, I'll be broadcasting. I might even broadcast Christmas Day. I don't know. But
we're not going to be back to what, the 20th to the 29th or the 26th?
When is Christmas Eve? Tomorrow.
Yep.
I will be broadcasting tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be broadcasting Christmas Day. I don't know. I might if you guys are bored.
I am not.
I know you won't be, preacher. You got preacher stuff to do and family stuff. But it'll just be me and Tia kicking around. So she might not
want to see me.
Don't be looking for me for Christmas because Tia may have a complete different thing.
You banned Kirk?
I didn't ban him. I just put him in timeout.
Somebody did. It says Kirk WD was banned and their comments were removed.
I put him in timeout. Did it ban him? Damn. It just said timeout. Oh, wow. I don't normally ban people. Let me go to the unbanned section.
Well, look, y'all, if I don't see anybody.
When are you planning on being back with me, preacher?
I wasn't planning on being back till Friday.
Friday the 26th?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we will
December
definitely.
24th, 25, and 26 is not a federal holiday. I am going. Your president said it is. Your president said the 24th and the 26th is a new federal holiday. And I got a friend that works in the federal prisons, and they said they got off that fast. They said they're not working tomorrow.
It's a federal holiday now.
Yeah, he made it. Yeah. I don't know if when he signed it, I don't know if he did an executive order or not. I don't know.
Well, I guess we're getting back to a Christian nation, I guess. Is that?
We've always been this. No, this is a. Never mind. Let me go. Y'all come check me out on Keep It Logical. Y'all want to know when? I keep asking Lavish when is he bringing his podcast back? When I'm starting mine, I'm gonna be starting mine in the new year, and I'm only gonna do one show a month. Oh no, a week, a month, a week,
a week,
yeah, a week, one show a week, yeah, not a month.
Okay, so we're going to be back. Well, I'll be here tomorrow, and maybe my guys will. But
Curtis back.
We'll be back. Yeah, he was only.
He said it's okay. I'll sit in the corner and cry.
Yeah, I didn't ban him. I don't ban people.
No, it said you banned him. That's why I was like, why you banned him?
I was like, no, wow. I didn't ban. Sometimes they say mean stuff to me, and it hurts my feelings. I'll
You're a grown man. You're a grown man.
I don't care. My feelings get hurt, mofo.
Hurt your feelings.
Shit. My feelings get. Hey, my feelings get hurt. All right. I got feelings. I come from a square household. Goldie said.
You're a square. It's nothing to be ashamed about that.
I'm claiming.
I told people I did a whole video about people out here in the clubs or just in the street acting like something they never was. It's nothing to, and even when I was in college, I had people want to claim they're from a big city because a lot of people there around are from a big city. I said, man, be proud of where you're from, man. So what, you're not from LA? So what, you're not from Chicago? Who cares? You are from where you're from. You are who you are. You are a product of whatever environment you grew up in. Just because you're from the country, you're not from the city, you don't know what the city boys be saying about the country. Like us in New York, we're like, man, you can't beat them country boys. We would say that. You can't beat them country. No country boys be carrying around hay, carrying cows. True or false, but that's what we be saying. But, if you square, you square. I mean, shoot. Ain't nothing. If you was a dog or if you was a hog or if you was that guy in your hood, and you still think you that guy, you the baddest thing that walks, then you haven't matured. You haven't matured. You got to mature out of that, man. He may call you OG, but you got to mature out of that.
I don't care. My feelings get hurt, period. I'm sensitive, says Bolo. Bolo said sensitive dragon. Okay, whatever. I'm sensitive. Somebody said, when are you going to have all your books on audio? I have said I'm going to have that done within the first 3 months of the new year. All my books will be on audio. I just got to sit down and do it.
And we got to write ours. And we got to write ours.
Yeah, and we got to write our book in the first quarter. We got to get all that stuff done, man.
And you got me messing with my bylaws now. I can't.
I didn't mean to.
No, I'm
Canada. What's up, man?
I am formatting. I can't stand an unformatted document.
Okay, so Kurt's back with us, and he seems to be better. Damn, Kurt, I'm glad you're still here. I would not ban people. You banned me. No, I don't. I try not to ban people unless you're just being ugly. Anyway, we're getting ready to get the hell out of here.
Gotta go, man. Gotta go.
Preacher, let's get your stuff. All right. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Please consider getting a subscription with us. We do need the subscriptions. So please get a subscription. We got many levels you can get. We'd appreciate it if you get one. All right, here we go.
I remember this one kid.
Yo, what's up? This is your boy Logic over here at Keep It Logical. Hey, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I hope you didn't spend all your money. You still got rent, still got a mortgage, still got a car note, still got insurance. But anyway, if you out there riding, gonna get your last of the year a ride out. You're going to get out there, just have a great time, unless you're in the snow. Remember these words from your boy Logic. Ride hard, ride safe, and always, always ride on faith. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I see you Friday. Peace.
Yeah, you didn't do that right.
I did. I said,
You didn't say
Peace.
stay
and
logical.
keep it logical. Peace.
Peace.
There you go.
Hey, and just so everybody knows, there's no hatred on Biker News Canada. I love Biker News Canada. Great man. I like him. Bob Jarvie's a good guy. So there's no hate on him whatsoever. All right. This is Black Dragon, your boy Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. That's been my 2 cents, and I'll check you guys out tomorrow. And I will be coming back on TikTok nightly. Maybe I'll start tonight, but we'll be coming back on TikTok nightly. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we are working hard. We had a gout attack, and they had to give me these big shots of steroids, and it ran my blood sugar up, oh my God, into the 400s, man. And 359 and stuff like that. And it's been running like that for the past 2 days. And it is scary to see your blood sugar like that. That is the scariest damn thing. But last night you can see it came down to about 190 sometime about 12 a.m. This is what those steroid packs do to you. So you really got to eat well. You really got to eat well when you're losing weight and all that stuff when you have diabetes, because I got this gout attack and look what it did. It just, do you see how deformed my arm looks? It looks completely, absolutely freaking deformed. And this thing went all the way down my arm like this. Oh, it was horrible, man. So you got to eat well. You got to eat well. And Goldie from One Down has been in my ass about eating well. So I've lost 70 pounds, but I still got to move forward to get to the 150 pounds. So we're still making it happen. Just to let you guys know. Hey, get my book up there. Yeah, there it is. Get my book up there. The Sergeant at Arms Bible for more information about our subject today. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Get to the right button here. Thanks for tuning in, my friends, and get skinny. Peace. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book. Sorry about that. We were supposed to go to a whole new screen. Okay, action.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book. If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.